guys got to see some driving with active rev match turned off, and I still get a ton of people asking about this, even though the car, that dog is pissed at me, that's for sure. I get a lot of people that ask about this, even though the car has been out for a few years now. People say, why does your car have paddle shifters when it's a manual? And the Corvette and the new Camaro actually use the same steering wheel in the automatic car as they do the manual cars, and of course that's to keep the price down, which makes sense. But it does leave people wondering. So when you're driving around like me and the numbers are white, that means active rev match is turned off. So if I want to go from 4th gear to 3rd gear, if I shift gears, you can see my revs just drop. And I have to blip the throttle myself and then rev match myself by pressing in the gas. Now if I turn active rev match on with either paddle, you can use either one. So if I turn it on, so now active rev match is on. So if we go from 3rd gear to 5th gear, and then we want to go back to 3rd again, I'll try to give you guys a good angle. I'll take my foot totally off the gas. So here we go, clutch in 3rd gear, and you can see, foot still up, the car is holding the revs for me at the perfect spot. It is a cool system, it works really well, and you know, that's just what the paddles do on a manual transmission Corvette. People ask, how do you get those shots when you have both hands on the wheel or when you're doing POV drives? And you guys know that I'm cheap. And nowhere is that more evident than in my POV drive hat camera mount system. And what I did was I took an old snapback, I drilled a hole through the brim, and I ran a zip tie through it, and I just put my GoPro in there. So welcome to the vlog and to the Street Speed 717. Wanted to start out this video with something a little bit different, which is why I decided to go with a little POV drive. I haven't done one in a very long time. And while I did a little bit in the 4GT video, but it was raining, it was really cold outside, and yesterday it was beautiful. I got to drive, it was 55 degrees and sunny, so I actually got to drive the Corvette a little bit hard. I mean, I still couldn't go above like 60% throttle, but as is the case with 700 wheel horsepower and regular, stock tires. But regardless, still a fun time. Now this vlog here, this segment here that I'm doing, is going to be very relaxed, and I got the video idea from Guitarmageddon Z01 from Nick, and really I'm not going to edit this. I'm just going to kind of hang out and talk to everybody about the stuff that's going on with the truck and the car, and some other really exciting stuff that I have going on with Nick and Troy that we have been working on. So that's going to be incredible, and I can't wait to talk about it. But anyway, let's address one thing here that a lot of people have been asking about, and that is the Duramax. People have been saying, what's going on? Is it crashed? Is it broken? Is something wrong with it? And whenever a video doesn't have the truck or the car in it for like a week at a time, whenever the videos, don't have one of the vehicles in it, everyone thinks the worst, right? And nothing's wrong with the Duramax. As you can see, it's working perfectly. It's actually working better than ever now that it has HD axles and HD tie rods. The tie rods are just massive. If you missed that video and those upgrades, definitely check it out. I'll put a link in the description. The video title is Tearing Apart the Duramax. So anyway, we got that stuff upgraded. And the Duramax is fine, running great. Dirty Max, good as always. And the reason why I haven't been driving it much, really since I put the front bumper on, is just because I have so much going on with the Corvette and trying to get everything ready with that car, the modifications, the wrap, everything going on for Motorama, that I really haven't had time to focus on this truck. But I will say that I ordered a matching road armor rear bumper, so that will be coming soon. Should be here tomorrow actually, and the LEDs got here today, so I'm doing LEDs in the back. This car has the right of way, and they're just sitting in the middle of the intersection. They're thinking, oh, they're really old. I never get mad at old people, no matter how bad their driving is. I mean, sometimes it's like, maybe the family members should take them off the road, but no matter how bad it is, I always try to be really patient with the old folks, as you should be. But anyway, so I got rear-facing LEDs, which are going to be cool, and the bumper should be here tomorrow, and that will be installed. I'm actually going to do the wrap on the truck first and then do the bumper. That way it just makes sense. That way it's easier to wrap around the rear fenders, the bed sides. It just makes everything a lot better. So once the truck is wrapped, which should be next week, then I will put the bumper on. And I'm still undecided, by the way, about the truck fender flares. When I put the video out there and I said, let me know what you guys think about the fender flares, I was surprised. I was thinking that everybody was going to say, put them on, because when I put them on as like a test, I just taped them on the side of the truck, I loved it. I thought it looked really badass, but really, I think more people said don't put them on. And I understand that, you know, the stance of this truck is awesome. I love it. I mean, to me, some people probably think it's stupid, but hey, that's how it is. I love the way my truck sits, and especially, you know, where I live in Pennsylvania. Now, I know that down south, you know, this truck is absolutely nothing special, and I understand that. But here in Pennsylvania, you don't see too many trucks with a stance like this because it is illegal, and a lot of times in a lot of places, cops bother you for it. I've been lucky. I have not been pulled over for it. I had one cop say something to me one time when I was parked in a parking lot, but nothing ever came of it. He said if I see you out on the road, I'm going to pull you over, and either it hasn't happened or he just hasn't seen me yet, so we'll see. But you know, it does have a really wide stance as far as most trucks up here go, and I do like the fact that in that respect it's kind of unique. But at the same time, I think the fender flares look really badass. So I don't know, once the truck is wrapped, the bumper, once everything else is done with the truck, I will put the fender flares on as a test, see if I like them, and then I will make a final decision. Next thing I want to talk about is Third Gear. Now, Third Gear is a show that's kind of like Top Gear, but a low budget version of the show. And, you know, we're not competing with them. We can't, and we want to do our own thing. But it's like Top Gear, and it's just three friends, Nick, Troy, and myself, doing challenges, going on road trips, doing fun stuff, and having a great time. And the first episode we made was a little while ago, actually a long time ago, to be honest. It was like probably 7 months ago now. And we did a hide and seek challenge where it was the Duramax versus Nick's Camaro, and I had to hide in the city of Harrisburg with the truck. And of course, the truck being like it is, it's tough to maneuver in that environment. So it was a lot of fun, and the video went over great. At the time, I want to say that I had 80,000 to 100,000 subscribers, and the video got 250,000 views in like 2 days. So that was a huge video for us, and we hope that the next video is going to be big as well. This challenge was a public transportation versus car challenge, and I'm going to put a teaser for you guys in the video right now.
I think our train's I don't know.
Is that our train?
It's 9:22.
Yeah, well,
all right.
Our train leaves at 9:30, and it's once we leave, right here we're at a parking garage right outside the train station, and once we leave, that's when the time will start.
These two are going to have to walk to the station. I, of course, will be driving because they elected to choose public transportation, which was the wrong choice. Therefore, they are not allowed to drive a car.
So when we get to the station, what is it? First one to the top of the steps outside of the train station is the winner.
Ready?
With that being said,
go!
Here we go. We are going to beat these two idiots because they have chosen the wrong mode of transportation. That is for sure. Now, I should mention that we do have a tunnel coming up, so therefore. Very nice.
I'm sorry. We're all out of breath because we're all out of shape. That's the second thing.
We just gotta hope that it's up right now.
Second thing, he of course hits every green light.
So there you can get an idea of what we're going for here with the show. And we want to make at least one episode a month, hopefully 2 episodes a month. And these are going to be long. So these are going to be like half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe even longer than that, depending on the content. You know, we want to make sure that it's good. It has to be good for the full time. It's definitely not going to be just filler bullshit, that's for sure. But yeah, we want to make these full, big episodes, and we are working really hard on this. Nick especially, he's editing this one. Troy did the last one. So, you know, it's a team effort here for the show, and we hope that you all like it. With that being said, everybody has been asking for this, so let's move on to Mail Time Part 2. By the way, check this out. Nice Dodge over there. But, oh, there he goes. He's showing off. He's saying hi. That's nice. But anyway, this is Hoffman Ford, and they have a Mustang on drag radials for sale with skinnies in the front. Look at it. I didn't even know they could sell a car like that, but it's pretty cool. I think I should try to catch up to this guy. It's a nice Cummins for sure. There he is. What's up, buddy? There he goes. Very nice. The truck community is great. We always have a good time. And a red Corvette over there. God, lots of cool stuff out today. All right, I'll stop getting distracted. Now we'll move on to mail time. Jeep with a winch. I'm about to walk into the garage and whoop, you guys can see that the bumper is already here, definitely early. I could have sworn they said tomorrow evening, which I don't even understand how it's possible that the bumper is already here. I ordered this on Tuesday night and it's here in a day. I just, I can't comprehend how it could possibly be shipped all that distance in a day, but here it is. BumperSuperstore.com, quite possibly the greatest website of all time. Here it is. I got it. All right, so we're gonna start the mail time, but we are doing this slightly differently today because I opened up the packages, not the little envelopes that we know are license plates, but I opened up the big boxes to see what was inside. I pulled them out, I have them down here, and that's gonna save us some time because I wanna get through at least all of this. My goal is to have the mail time segment be about 5-10 minutes, and you can see just the corner over here of a pile. Actually, here you go. So this is all the mail I still have from last time left over, and you know, I don't think we're gonna get to much of this today, but we'll see. If it seems to be going pretty quick, then we can start on this pile too, but I want to get through this and the stuff I have down here. So we're going to start out with the Corvette. It's got a C5 convertible, a C8 Z06 coupe, and a Pagani Zonda in yellow, and this is from Dear Street Speed 717. Mike, I'm the guy who sent you the Quebec license plate 760 TKM. I think I'm the first to send you a video, plus you get a free SD card, and that is nice. You can see, got an SD card up here. I'll check out what's on the card after mail time. Sincerely, Gabriel, YouTube channel Piston Junkies 302. I will put that up on the screen. Thank you, Gabriel, for the cars and for the video. Hey Mike, love the YouTube channel. I've been a subscriber for over a year now, and I can't wait for the Corvette to come in. My favorite part about your channel is the quick trips to Mexico. Keep up the good work. P.S. You should drop the Corvette again, coming soon. Nolan from Kansas City, Missouri. Nolan, thank you for the Missouri license plate. Now this is a very cool thing. This is a little toy truck you can see, but what this person did was take the axles out, broke the axles, took them out, flipped them to put it on the bottom of the frame, and then put a spacer here in the back so that it's a lifted little truck. Even got the American flag on the hood and the spare tire in the bed. Very cool. Hey Mike, my name is Alex and I am from Michigan. Wanted to send you something cool and unique. Everyone sends you a toy Corvette or a license plate. You already have a Michigan plate, so I thought otherwise. Here is a replica of your Duramax. Thank you, Alex, very much for the truck. Hey Street Speed 717, my name is Robert from New Jersey. I can see you obsess over your Corvette, so I said fuck it and got you some Z06 apparel. Hope you enjoy. P.S. Love the videos. Thank you, Rob, for the Z06 travel mug, 2 hats, and the t-shirt, 8 Lug Mafia, and the logo on the front. Thank you for the free stuff. Enjoy this plate from the second most communist state in the Union, New York. No special story, it was on my old Ram 1500. Love that truck. Now I have an 05 Cummins. Very nice. Thank you for the New York plate, Chris. Here is the interesting thing about this. This is another Missouri plate like the one we got earlier, and they both came in a cardboard box as opposed to, you know, the envelopes that most people use. So I thought it was interesting that the 2 license plates came in 2 boxes. That is rare, and they're both Missouri plates. I found that interesting. Dear Mike, Street Speed 717, keep up the good videos and enjoy the plate, Colton. Thank you, Colton, for the Missouri license plate. I don't think we're gonna get to anything in this pile, but we shall see. Got a, wow, that's bright. Hey Mike, been watching your videos for a long time. Great work, keep on posting them. Thank you, and I will. Thanks from Daniel. Well, Daniel, thank you for the license plates. This one is off of a Viper ACR. That is really fucking cool. And this is off a Mercedes-Benz CLS 63 AMG. Those are some great cars, and you can see the vanity plate here. Oh yes, look at this one, boys. Hawaii. That is a cool looking plate. Mike, here's my plate from being stationed in Hawaii with the Marine Corps. Well, thank you very much for your service and for the license plate. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for the great videos, Terry. I think that says Terry Hicks. Okay, now I swear that this was not planned in any way. But there it is. That's weird how this shit happens. It's always like when I open up one thing and it has a certain state, the next thing I open a lot of times is that state. That's just crazy. Well, I guess if they're being shipped from the same place on the same day, they get there at the same time, so they're in the same order at the post office, and then I keep them in that order and I bring them here. So I guess it does make sense, but you know, it is a little bit interesting. Aloha. Thank you for distracting me from my college work. Mahalo, Brandon Akiona. This plate is from the first car I ever owned, a 2013 Dodge Charger SE. Well, thank you very much, Brandon, for another Hawaii plate. Not a license plate like I thought. It says Corvette. These are the seatbelt shoulder pads. Mike, my name is Tyler and I'm from Kentucky. My brother and I watch all of yours and Nick's videos. I own your poster and he has Nick's. Very cool. Tell Jamie that his 2015 Camaro SS is slow and give Andy a big fuck you and enjoy the seatbelt covers. This is another North Dakota plate with the bison on it and it says Beastin', and I do not see a note anywhere, but it says the sender is Jesse James Customs, which I find that hard to believe if this is really from Jesse James. But either way, Jesse, thank you very much for the license plate. Last package of the day, here we go, and it is a plate from Illinois. Good old Abraham Lincoln. Mr. Street Speed. Don't know if you have an Illinois plate yet or not, but I wanted to send you mine. Been following the channel since before you had the Hellcat and just really like how genuine you are in the videos. No bullshit. Enjoy your new Illinois plate. Thank you very much for the Illinois plate. The name is Matt. Thank you, Matt. Anyway, that is gonna do it for this mail time segment. Try to keep it short this time. We have a lot more mail to get through at some point in the near future. I promise I am going to get to it, and by the time I get through this, I probably have a million more packages waiting for me at the post office. Anyway, sincerely hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.